guys, here we are. Stoomboy, the Combat Companion. So, as always, shows brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. Hard Life Fightwear offering a range of products, whether it be gi, no gi, MMA, they do have you covered. So, anybody looking for some cool gear, just hit up hardlifefightwear.co.uk and use the discount code STOOM15 and you will get a little bit of a discount through there. So, going to be talking then about Cage Warriors 187. So, Cage Warriors coming back to Glasgow, going to be at the Braehead Arena. That's Saturday, April the 19th. So already we've seen some of the fights that are on the card. I mean, it's already stacked full of some of the best fighters from Scotland and further afield. So obviously heading to Glasgow, going to be heading to Braehead and putting on another show. I mean, the last two shows in Glasgow, I mean, there's nothing like a Cage Warriors Glasgow show. There's nothing like it at all. And these fighters love walking out. I mean, from the walkout, stepping out in front of their peers, out in front of their people, they absolutely love it. So it's going to be another show. Like always, I mean, Glasgow know how to put on a party, and we're going to put on a party on the 19th of April. So obviously my next guest then is going to be on the show that night. He's going to be at Cage Warriors, one of the Cage Warriors veterans, the phenomenal Aidan Stephen of SBG Moray. So Aidan, as I said, veteran in the game, an absolute veteran. He's fought the who's who of MMA over the years, and he's kicked a lot of asses on the way as well. So it's going to be great to see him step out in Glasgow. He had a fantastic matchup in Glasgow the last time he was in Glasgow. So he's definitely looking to come and put on a repeat performance. So Aidan, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
What an introduction.
Mate, you're the man, mate. You know I love you. You know I love you. You're the man. Do you know what I mean? It's always great seeing you out there because, I mean, the one thing you do, which not a lot of people do, people talk about it, right? But you come out and actually have fun. Do you know what I mean? Like how many fighters you hear like that, oh, I go out and have fun and they're shitting themselves or they're nervous. And do you know what I mean? Whereas you come out and you enjoy every single minute of it.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I wouldn't put myself through the absolute torture of training week in, week out if I didn't love it. It's just the best thing. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Yeah. What about you then, training? I mean, we know what you do training. I mean, you're out there, you're on Snapchat all the time, putting training videos up. Do you know what I mean? Whether you're in the, do you know what I mean? You're going for a jacuzzi or you're in training in the gym. Obviously, you're training with people like Ethan Hendry, who we got to see out there. Yeah, I mean, Ethan was awesome. Do you know what I mean? Awesome at the last Scottish grappling comp. But I mean, all the guys at do you know what I mean, SBG Moray and so on. I mean, you've got a fantastic array of training partners up there.
Yeah, man, Ethan's the future. The plan is, right? Plan is Ethan becomes world champion. I can be one of his coaches. I'll just live off of his fortune. You know, I've got it sussed. I've got it planned.
Yeah. So he's on the right path, man. He's on the right path for sure.
Ethan's got his MMA debut this Saturday in Aberdeen. So, I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. He's been my main sparring partner for about a year now, and he's just an absolute freak athlete. The closest person I can compare him to, like that I've seen live, is Mark Ewan. Mm-hmm. That's how good this kid is.
Yeah. He's definitely brilliant. I mean, I've got to see him. I think he did a kickboxing event at Goliath, so I got to see him do some stand-up. And obviously, just a couple of weeks ago at Scottish Grappling, got to see him do some unbelievable jiu-jitsu. And as I said, he's definitely one to watch. Me and you were talking about it, saying that he's the next phenomenal, but he's the mini phenomenal at the moment.
Oh yeah. He's my son. He's my black son. I've not figured out how he's black yet, but he's awesome. He's really good. But even saying that, like, as amazing as Ethan is, see this last few jiu-jitsu classes I've been going to, I'm getting my ass kicked every night. Like, you should see the grapplers we've got at SBG just now. It's an absolute joke. Like, the talent pool's never been higher. Yeah. It's good for me because it keeps me on my toes and keeps me improving every week. But I can't remember the last time, you know what I mean, that you've gone into that gym and there's just been so much fucking killers on the mat, and they just keep popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's the one thing. I mean, you've been around for years. You've kind of seen the sport grow, not just MMA, but we talk about jiu-jitsu, we talk about other combat sports, but you've been able to see it grow at a phenomenal rate. Do you know what I mean? Over the
Yeah,
last what 5 years, especially. I mean, like 10 years ago, it was amazing, but I mean, over the last 5 years, I mean, it's just exploded, and there's so much talent out there that people don't know of yet as well.
yeah, it's unbelievable. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. Like I
Yeah.
just like I was saying to Ethan like that I'm so jealous of like he's only 17. He's just coming into this just now. Like when we were that age, there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing at all.
Aye.
So it's
I don't think we could talk about what we were doing when we were 17, Aidan. I don't think we could talk about that. I think I'm sure there's a watershed somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah. My parents are watching. So.
but that's the difference. I mean, the kids nowadays, the kids that are getting into the sport nowadays, a lot of them, they don't drink, they don't smoke. Do you know what I mean? They're all about nutrition. They're all about
Yeah,
putting the right stuff in their body to maximise their training, science involved, and all that kind of stuff. So, which is something that, like, when me and you were younger, like you 10 years ago, and me obviously 20 years ago, that wasn't there. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't the same kind of, there wasn't the same kind of focus on other parts of training.
yeah, man. Like I say, that Zach, Daddy's on the phone. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 seconds. I need to move. I've just literally got home from work this second. I haven't even put pants on. Look, I'm still. But, yeah, the nutrition. Like, so when I decided last year that I was going to give it the bantamweight title around the Cage Warriors, I took on a nutritionist, and like that was really the first time I'd actually looked after myself properly on the lead up to a fight. So it was it was a fair it was a fair change to the system.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
But
I
since then,
just
I mean, your training camps, I mean, certainly in regards to the nutrition, your weight cuts and stuff like that have been a lot easier since you've done that. I mean, as I said, weight cuts, I mean, you always went out there and made weight, but the last few training camps, you've made weight pretty easily. I wouldn't say easily, that's probably the wrong word, but just having a nutritionist there, it's made it.
Zach, Daddy's on the phone. Okay, two
So
seconds.
we've got the future phenomenals in the background. We've got the future of the sport in the background. So just like Aidan goes out there and kicks ass in the cage, but see when he gets home, man, the kids absolutely terrorise him. They absolutely
Oh
terrorise
mate, I have to keep my guard up from all angles here. What is it, Zach? You're hiding. Okay, good job. They've discovered a hideout in the bedroom, and right, Zach, last one. Dad'll tickle you, right? Hey, now Daddy's on the phone. Okay, give me 5 minutes, boys. I tell you, Stu, the two boys that as wild as they are, right? I had a girl last year. And she's just turned one, and she's more of a weapon than both of them. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Girls are savages.
No, they are, mate. They are. Do you know what I mean? So they definitely are. Obviously, I got Miles Painter, the MMA Yoda, just coming in saying he's here. Just obviously saying, yeah, you versus Geordie Bates this time round. Glasgow Part 3. Do you know what I mean? Tell us about Glasgow. I mean, the first Cage Warriors when you came out in Glasgow, I mean, that was a phenomenal feeling. I remember you walking out there and the crowd just going absolutely wild. And tell us about that feeling walking out in Glasgow for the first time.
It was the best feeling in my life, Stu. It really was. Like I don't think anything's ever came close. I
Yeah.
actually remember falling out with my girlfriend at the time because I put on Facebook, "Thanks for everyone who made that possible. That was the best moment of my life." And she was like, "What? Even better than the birth of your kids?" And I was like, "Oh, for God's sake, here we go." But, it genuinely was like I've never felt anything like it.
Yeah,
Even watching
yeah.
it back, I still get goosebumps. Like it's just crazy. And then I've got an even bigger support coming with me this time round, and an even more dangerous opponent.
Yeah.
I've had to with Scatoli. Like we knew that because he was a southpaw, it was going to be touch and go, and the opportunity to take him down was there. We could take it, but we wanted to stand up with him. Whereas Geordie's a very good judo player. He's very good at closing the distance for being quite a smaller guy. and he's good at fighting from both stances. He's very good. So I'm really motivated. I'm really excited. I mean, in July, so I haven't fought since July. I got a staph infection, and I got the medicine I was on, and I was sidelined for about 2 months. I ended up getting up to like 89 kilograms. I was depressed. I was, you know what I mean? I couldn't train, and I was the fattest I'd ever been. I was the lowest I've ever been. Whereas this whole year, since I think my last drink was probably like Christmas, and I've been training my ass off, and I really have, and now I'm sitting at 68 kilos comfortably, and I only need to get down to 63 for the fight.
Nice one.
So life's brilliant. Like the kids are a bit annoying sometimes. Teddy, shut up or knock you out.
He's like, wait till you get off that phone, Dad. Wait till you get off that phone.
TV, Zach, Teddy, upstairs. Daddy's on the phone, okay? He's laughing at me. He knows fine what he's doing. But yeah, I'm really in a good place now with training and mentally. And the other thing as well is I was working this fucking job. I'm not going to say where because I don't want anyone getting upset about this, but I was working in a job that I was absolutely despising. I was like, every day at work, I would look on the roof to see where the easiest place to hang myself would be. But I got a new job at the end of last year, and I've been there ever since, and I'm just fucking happy as Larry. Just everything's going great, training's going great. I just can't wait.
I used to love your posts about jobs. Do you know what I mean? Where you're like, I hate this job. I've just fucking upped and left. Do you know what I mean? I've just gone. Do you know what I mean? So
the worst part is like getting into work on a Monday. It's like Aidan HR want to speak to you. It's like the joke I made was so funny that HR wanted to hear it for themselves. But yeah, I haven't put anything up about this job like hating it because I really enjoy it.
Yeah. We love your updates. I mean, we love your updates. Do you know what I mean? Like over the years, do you know what I mean? Anytime you put a post up, it's like everybody's like, "Fucking, what's Aidan posting now?" Do you know what I mean? And the legendary man, and that's why a lot of people love you because do you know what I mean? You're just fun, man. You're just fun. Do you know what I mean? And there's some MMA fighters where you follow them and they're all about business. Do you know what I mean? It's all about this is what I do. I train. I eat, I sleep, I fight, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas do you know what I mean? You take everybody into your life. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the family. We've seen it at grappling events where you come out with your daughter on the mats and stuff like that after you've won. Do you know what I mean? We saw your daughter down at Cage Warriors Newcastle. We didn't see her at Glasgow because she wasn't allowed in. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the licensing laws and stuff like that. So, but very big family man, and as you hear the kids in the background just terrorising you. So
they've actually left me alone for the last 2 minutes. I think it's the longest 2 minutes.
You were thinking, what are they doing? What are they doing now?
Oh, I don't care. I don't care.
What about this time at Glasgow? I mean, obviously you know what to experience. There's nothing better than coming out to the home crowd. Do you know what I mean? The home crowd's awesome. I know you fought everywhere, but do you know what I mean? Just fighting in front of the home crowd is an amazing feeling. As you said, there's going to be even bigger support for you this time.
Yeah, I think it was last week. It was one of the days I woke up in the morning. I mean, I get up at 6 in the morning to go to the gym for an hour and a half, and then I go to work for like 10 hours, and then I come home and see the kids for a couple hours, and I'm back to training for a few hours.
Yeah.
And then it's hard. It's really hard. But like I wouldn't be in the position I'm in just now if it weren't for the work ethic. So but there was one day last week I woke up in the morning like, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep. I'm too tired. And then I started thinking that noise in Glasgow is going to be pretty loud. And I was like, fuck's sake, I got off and went to the gym. But just things like that. It's like some people never even get to experience anything close to like walking out in front of your countrymen, and like the buzz. Oh my god, it's just the best thing ever. The crazy thing is, like 10 minutes before the match, you're actually quite nervous, and like you got the shakes and your mouth's going dry, and then you make the walk and you get into the cage, and then you're still a wee bit nervous, and then after that first few punches have been thrown, you're like, okay, this is it. This is easy.
Yeah. Nah, we always love seeing you out there. Just again, Miles Painter just coming in saying Bakes is a solid prospect in his own right. And then just saying
Oh yeah,
Cage Warriors featherweight staple that you are. Do you know what I mean? You're the man. I mean, you're the guy. Whenever the do you know what I mean? They bring in people, they always put them against you. Do you know what I mean? So you're the man. If they want to get anywhere, they've got to fight you. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. And you're going out and beating these guys. I mean, you look at the
yeah,
people that you fought that you've lost against. It's all top contenders. It's all top guys. Do you know what I mean? So, and I mean, as you can't get anywhere in that division without having to fight you first. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
I actually watched the Paul Hughes fight against Usman last month, and I just remember thinking, like, I know how strong Hughes is, and that was at featherweight. Like, he's moved up to
yeah,
lightweight now, he'll be even stronger. And I was just like, God, I can't believe I fought him.
yeah,
You know, like it's always cool watching where all
yeah,
your previous opponents of like where they are now.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, I fought everyone, and that'll continue to be the path. I'll just keep fighting everyone they put in front of me.
yeah, yeah. Now, listen, I'm still shouting for that title shot. Do you know what I mean? I'm still selecting Aidan Stephen. Do you know what I mean? Definitely. Because that's the
Yeah,
thing. I mean, you get that title shot. I know that's one thing that you want. Do you know what I mean? That's one thing you definitely want is to get that title, to have that Cage Warriors title wrapped around your waist. And it'll come one day. Do you know what I mean? It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
yeah. I'm
So,
just taking the long route for some reason. Like everyone else is taking the shortcuts. I'm just like, nah, I'll just go the long way. But that Reese against Wesley Maya, fucking hell, that's a fight. That's
yeah,
an amazing fight. Yeah, I definitely think whoever wins that will be next in line for the title.
yeah,
But like I
yeah.
say, I'll you know, I got beat by Luth last year. Just a minor setback. I'll just get back on it and climb my way back up like I always do.
Definitely, definitely. And Miles, you're saying Stoom is correct. Of course, I'm correct, Miles. I'm always correct. I'm always correct. So, always getting the trouble for it, but I'm always correct. So, obviously, again, we do predictions. Me and Miles love our predictions. So, we talk about who's going to win the fight, you or Bakes, and how's it going to finish. Do you know what I mean? So, in my eyes, I can see it going to the second round, right? And I can see it ending up with a rear naked choke by you, Aidan. Do you know what I mean? So, rear naked choke,
Yeah,
round two. Do you know what I mean? I'd like you to get it done in the first round, get it done in the first minute. But yeah, I'm going to go 2 rounds, second round, rear naked choke. Obviously, we'll see what Miles is saying. Miles is funny. He did it against, I'm trying to remember who it was, but he went against the Scottish guy, and he went for the other fighter, and I was like, what? You can't do that, Miles. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, second round rear naked choke by myself. So we'll see what Miles is going to say. Final
I'll
thing there,
second
Aidan.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm 100%. I mean, I know your ground game is phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Your wrestling's. Do you know what I mean? I remember you fighting that Big Max guy. Remember Big Max at
Oh yeah,
AGP? Do you know what I mean? And he
oh
was
yeah,
he was 120, 130 kilos, and do you know what I mean? I think he was almost double your weight. Do you know what I mean? And I remember just he was trying to be strong and he was trying to get you, but I mean, you just out wrestled him in every single aspect of the game, and that was just one fight, and we've seen that happen in many, many grappling matches. And plus, in my eyes, I mean, you've got some of the best ground game in Cage Warriors. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, definitely rear naked choke second round for me for sure. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I'm a heavy pressure fighter. I like to gas people out, and
yeah,
once they start to slow down, I'll speed up. Like I competed against, I can't remember his name. It was a last minute grappling match at ADCC
yeah, yeah,
last month. He's trying to think what he won. He won something. He was very good. Basically, my opponent couldn't make it because of the storm. His flight got cancelled, and then they were like, "Oh, we'll just beat you against this guy." And I was like, "Fuck, he's he's really good." But and then I remember using like my typical jiu-jitsu style, trying to slow him down and gas him out. And then I remember in about the 7th minute thinking, this guy's not slowing down. But then all I heard was the deep breath. I was like, oh, thank God. And then I managed to catch him with the rear naked choke. But it'll be the same in Cage Warriors. Just, maybe the first round will be competitive. The second round, I'll start to take over. If I don't finish in the second, I'll finish in the third.
Yeah.
I mean, and then this weekend I'm facing Ronan Foley. Do you know him?
Yeah. Judo guy as well. He's a judo guy,
Yeah.
so decent judo. I think he's a black belt in judo. He was a brown, but I'm sure he's a black belt now. So got some good skills, man. Ronan's a very, very good grappler. So
yeah, I watched his last match. He's very good with the foot sweeps, and he looks really good. So, and he's really good at his foot locks as well. So I know what to expect, but it's nothing I've not experienced before. I'm sure I'll be comfortable wherever the fight goes.
No, listen, all the best for the weekend then. So, final thing then, Aidan, again, I mean, you've been in the game for a long time. You've had some amazing training partners over the years, but anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Any family, friends, sponsors, anything like that you may have?
There's too many of them. So what I'll do is when I share this post, I'll tag them. I actually got my sponsor t-shirt on just now. I should have just worn that. But yeah, they all know who they are. They all know what they do for me, and they all know how much I appreciate it.
Yeah. Nah, listen, awesome talking. Always brilliant seeing you. Do you know what I mean? I always have a laugh anytime I see you. Do you know what I mean? It's always a great feeling. Do you know what I mean? And I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm going to be there on the 19th as well. So yeah, I'm buzzing to absolutely come out. I'm going to be a spectator. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be a spectator, so I get to sit back and enjoy the action. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm definitely looking forward to another amazing night. Plus, I want to see that backflip off the cage, as always. Do you know what I mean? The backflip, the picture they got in Glasgow when you did the backflip, that was an epic picture, man. Do you know what I mean? That was probably one of the best pictures I've seen from any MMA event. Do you know what I mean? So fucking amazing.
Shout out to Dolly. She's the absolute best in the business. Her photos are like that every show. She always gets the most amazing photos, and she's the nicest person I've ever met in my life. So
definitely,
she's probably gonna tell me off for telling everyone that, because she wants everyone to think that she's scary. But she's my favorite person ever.
Yeah. Oh no, listen, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Obviously, good to see everybody coming down from SBG Moray. Do you know what I mean? Coming down to support your family, friends as well. So we're definitely buzzing to see everybody come down. But Aidan, absolute pleasure as always, brother. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me in amongst the madhouse that's the Stephen household.
Like I say, I haven't heard from them in the last 10 minutes. I'm worried I go upstairs and the house is
He's a bit worried now.
Or the house is on fire or something.
But listen, absolute pleasure, bro. Enjoy the rest of your training. Do you know what I mean? I say 5 kilos, man. It's not a lot to lose, so it should be an easy month. Always, it's not going to be an easy month, of course. It's the final month, but listen, stay safe, and listen, I'll see you in a few weeks' time, brother.
Yes, bro.
All right, Take it easy, pal. Bye bye.
Bye bye.